In general, there are two types of capoeira that we know now, which is capoeira Angola and also capoeira regional. Capoeira Angola plays a little bit slower and lower down to the ground, whereas capoeira regional, it's more up and more faster, so it's more useful for self-defense. And now in the modern days, nobody really practices truly capoeira Angola or truly capoeira regional. It's becoming more popular now, which we call capoeira contemporânea, which is a type of capoeira that is a mixture of these two elements of Angola and also elements of regional. And that is the type of capoeira that we practice here in Cordão Juro mainly. So this is my master. His name is Braulio Cavaleiro Cruz, but we call him Contralmestre Braulio. So before his arrival here, we do not have Cordão Juro group in Malaysia. So basically, one of the students here who actually learned capoeira in London, we kind of met together and then discussed together, and in the end we finally able to brought him here. So we are actually a club which is registered under the Ministry of Youth and Sports. So in 2012 we finally opened up this club and we brought him here to teach. So Contralmestre Braulio has been practicing capoeira at the age of 11 years old. So he has been practicing capoeira for the past 27 years already. In year 2004, I think he actually graduated as Contralmestre, which is the belt that he holds now. So he is one of the high-ranked masters that is there in Malaysia at the moment. Not only in capoeira, actually Contralmestre Braulio has a degree in physical education. So his main expertise is basically sports, which is include any sports. I'm actually a pediatrician, a doctor, so I work with children in a medical line, so it's very different line with capoeira. I've been practicing capoeira for about 2.5 years, so I'm still new. So I started capoeira for physical activity. I am more interested in martial arts, so I've tried a different type of martial art before, and I think capoeira is the one that suited me the best because it's really fun. So I think people should take up capoeira. Number one, it's a self-defense. Number two, it's a very good for physical activity. And then you kind of meet different people, and not only the capoeira practitioner in Malaysia, but also we can meet people from other countries like Indonesia, Singapore, Philippines. So they all also practice capoeira. In here, in our class, we have multiracial kind students. So we do not only have Malaysian students, we do have international students from Korea and Japan, and sometimes we do receive visitors from other countries. In general, it's basically for everyone. You don't need to have a certain characteristic to play capoeira or to learn capoeira. So either you're small, adult, young or old, you can practice capoeira. People should take up capoeira because it's number one, it's a sport, so it's very good for your physical health. And it's the only activity that I know when people fight, they put a smile on it. So it's not just useful as a self-defense technique, it's also useful to play just for entertainment as well. And in capoeira, because it's not just two-person kind of thing, it's more interaction of one whole group together. So there's singing, there's playing musical instruments, and there's two people who playing in the center. So everybody will clap and give some energy for the game. People are always confused whether capoeira is a dance or is it a martial art. It's good for both ways. So when you're in a fight, you're in a combat, it's really useful as a martial art because it uses that martial art movements, so the kicks and the escapes. So if you're in a fight, it's very useful for fight, but it also is useful in a situation whereby we do performances. So it can be a dance movement. So I would say it's very flexible. You want to practice as a martial art, it can be martial art. But if you want to practice as dance, it can be dance. But originally, it is coming from dance but uses a martial art technique.